This video is done on request from many of my friends and people that are really concerned about what's happening. Currently we're in a situation whereby we all seem to be lost and we all seem to be running and chasing our own tails. However, we must remember that these things need to happen in order to be able to go forward. The destruction of the economy is the most important agenda on the ANC on the left side. And when we break this scourge of violence and destruction in the country, which is going to happen, people are going to stand up, or communities are already standing up in defense of the little areas or the enclaves. However, we are too far gone to reverse. The liberal and the leftist agenda, or the socialist agenda, is to break the back of the economy as well as break the middle class. And so they only want two classes, the top rich and the very poor. Only form of advice, or only bit of advice that I could give people is, do not panic. There is no reason to panic. Just go out, be prepared, be vigilant, be aware of what's happening around you. Make sure that your vehicle is filled with petrol. Make sure that you have got enough water at home. Make sure if you're on a gas system, try and get onto a gas system if you're not. Make sure you've got enough gas at home, and do keep a lot of non-perishable goods at home. Vegetables and meat products, etc., are very important to us. However, it is not going to be available on the shelves within the next 2 weeks. The entire chain, supply chain, food distribution chain, road chain, fuel chain, has been broken. There is no ways that after next week, people won't be able to stock up anymore. Actually, from this weekend, you're going to notice a huge amount of shops that are going to go empty. But nothing is lost. Not all is lost. We do not have a military. The South African National Defence Force is not a military force. It is just a protective force. And these forces, irrespective if they have got MK veterans within their ranks, as well as ex-military people from pre-93 in the ranks. These people are not trained in warfare, nor are they trained in rural or even town warfare or township warfare. People are looking out and saying, you know, what happened to the old SADF veterans? They are still around. They are still around. But there is great forces in this country. I'll probably get crucified for saying so, but there is the Wiesbaden group from Germany, which is an American military base in Germany. They are presently in the country. We have got the PMCs in this country activated. I will be going down to another province within the next few hours to go and attend to a few of the groups and to go and just talk to the people, a few of my groups or my friends' people, just to make sure that we stay and adhere to the international protocol. What we do not need are happy, triggered people out there. We do need people to protect the communities, and that is all you can do, is just protect yourself. Yourself, your neighbours. Well, some of us don't like our neighbours, but protect yourself and your neighbours. And they in turn protect themselves and their neighbours. And at the end of the day, just protect your community. There is nothing really that they can throw at us that hasn't been thrown against us. But South Africa has proven to be a very versatile nation. We can come right and we can overcome everything. Now, if you've got an anchor, my anchor I keep in God. If you've got an anchor, hold on to that anchor. I'm not telling you to go out and stay on your knees for the next 48 hours, but keep your anchor clean, keep your anchor tight. An anchor doesn't let the ship run without a rudder, so just keep your anchor strong. And know that at the end of the day, you are in this position, we are all in this position, in order for us to go forward. as a nation. We need unity amongst all groups, not only amongst the whites or the blacks or the Indians or the colours. Currently our Indians are applying now for recognition at the United Nations as a refugee, or for refugee status, due to the fact of the persecution presently in this country. We have got enough guns, enough people to look after this country. Cyril Ramaphosa has been charged with crimes against humanity, he has been charged with theft, he has been charged with criminal acts, he has been charged with acts of war, and he has been charged. He is the true face of state capture, not Jacob Zuma. Jacob Zuma was the fall guy. I'm not telling you to support Jacob Zuma either. I'm just telling you the facts. If we think that Jacob Zuma took a great amount with the Gupta brothers, they're a drop in the bucket that Cyril Ramaphosa has used and stolen from this country. He's paid the judges, he's paid Raymond Zondo 50 million rand to throw the case in his favour against Jacob Zuma. The whole process was an unconstitutional process. I do believe that Jacob Zuma has to be held responsible, but I do not believe in the process that was followed, as the process that was followed was unconstitutional. Our laws in this country are only laws that pertain to the United Kingdom and the Roman Statute. They are not our legal laws. You must try and verse yourself on common law. Instead of going out and trying to learn the various laws pertaining to this government, try and verse yourself on common law and stand for your rights. And soon we're going to be having a global call out whereby there will be a military presence from all over the world. And no, it's not to come and shoot you. Those are the white hats. Those are the people that are coming in to secure your governments and your interim government, which, by the way, has been set up. A gentleman, Fani, a great friend of mine, has set up cases against the government, including the presidency. His documents, on Sunday we were together to go and see the public prosecutor. We got Democracy, which is another group which is doing very great. I'd suggest many people go and follow it. The name is True Democracy. They are investigating the monies that Cyril Ramaphosa has paid out to the various judges, the Supreme Court justices, as well as many other people, many bribes. And there is a great future coming. These prosecutions are not going to be prosecuted in our courts. They will be prosecuted in our country, yes, but not in our courts, because our court system has been bought. Nothing is doom and gloom. We're facing a brilliant future, a beautiful future. All you have to do is hang in for 2 weeks. I'm telling you, today is the 14th. I will tell you by the 25th, we will be looking at a different day. And it will not be a worse off world than what we're in now, but it will be better.